very powerful. Even if people see it, they will think it's 4K when it's not 4K. It's Canon, right? So all of you can do it. If he can do it, you can do it. If Simon can do it, if Ida can do it, we can all do it. Let us know that we are in the era of politics. It's election time. So everybody should be available. Last week, I think on Saturday, I was with Danjo, Hazali, and Musa. Three of us, I think, right? Four of us, we were together. And it was a great experience for all of us, especially for Hazali and the other one, Danjo. Because sometimes you want to go and take photos and they will be like, no, Danjo cannot go. And Hazali is like, no, let me try. And he would go, he would take pictures. So this work is about people being flexible. If you are flexible, you are available, you can always plan. I think right now we are having a problem for people to go live. That is what Babukar told me, and I think Sheriff. So it means everybody here cannot go live if the other people are not around. So that is for you. That is your own problem, not those people that already left. So if you know some of these things, honestly, you all will be doing very great. I saw one of the biggest media personalities in the Gambia. I'm not going to mention his name, but he is a he. One of the biggest. He used to work at the biggest television in Gambia, or the only television we had then. Now the person is having his own something, and the person is going live. The person that is helping him to go live, the person hold the camera like this, instead of holding the camera like this, the phone camera. So you see, people are like, sa camera work is even bad. So people like you, if you can do your work, those people will take you. You know, in those era, the Ida Joof, the Malik Joof, this Maud Sadie, what is it called, Lamin Mang, and all these people. Their time, they didn't have anything technology, big technology. It was just normal camera, normal footages and all that. But now we are in the era of technology. You can just connect a camera, and that camera, from that camera, you can have your source. So I am encouraging all of you. You are in an institution that is flexible. It is only Gambian talent you see young people managing young people, which is the most difficult thing that one ever can get. If I know that it would have been like this, honestly, I would not. Because I work at information 11 good years. I never have any problem. Even if you want, you can take the building and put it down. I don't talk. Because I am not the leader. There was somebody that is leading, and that's Auntie Aisha, and until this minute she's leading. And she's leading very well. Just this morning we were talking, and I told her, I never know what you were going through until today. Until now that I am in your position. So I am encouraging all of you. If you are not at Gambian Talent, you might be at other places. And right now, know that media is at a competitive rate. Media houses are competing. Who can do it better than you? If you look at the last time when we went to UDP program, Hazali was there. The person that was doing the technical work for a particular media, I'm not going to mention the name of the media. It was a young lady, Mariama Okama. This Tiana graduate from high school. Hazali amna
Yeah.
Jigeen.
Wow.
Moto, si tele bu mag, mu ngi tek tele bu mag, 3 different cameras ñu ngi si boram. Mu ngi in 1, 2, 3. Some point do they gis mu sol dal. So some of us we are here. I am encouraging you, and I am speaking deep from my heart. I wish I had the chance that some of you had. I wish I have it. Sorry, excuse me, can you pause?
Management change, you understand? So in the first times, first weeks or first days that you come, like you should see, you show that you want to be in Gambian talents. But like as the thing goes, you start realizing change. So now you see, in fact, in this book, the book has started being ruled. They ruled the book to detect lateness. Now every end of month, they are going to follow this book and to just summarize. If you're late for like 3 times, if you're late for once, I think $100 is to get the commercial life. If you are absent, no call, no show, $300 deducted from your take home, whether salary or allowance or whatsoever. You know that? So that is the new way. If you look at it, the book is always been good, and then most of the time it's very time is up. time is up. So this is something that that we are very passionate about. It's part of the change. As you can see, as Mr. Joof said before, it is a learning process. So part of the things that an institution does, some of the institutions have been doing since ever since. We had that lady yesterday, two of you who were at the meeting. We had the lady, I don't know, Alicia whatsoever. She said she will not, maybe she might not be able to make it in the graduation because where she is, she's alone. Understand? Any absenteeism, they deduct it from her salary. Any absenteeism, they deduct it from her salary. Like she has to be there from time start to time end. So that is one of the things that we want to make clear. And then inside the book also, yeah, being the fact that the book is being rolled, and then we roll the book. We follow the book for salary deduction and punishment and promotions. This book can also serve as a guide for your promotion. Like there's a recommendation we gave for this year. How many people? See, everybody's recommending. Everybody's recommending that book. So this book can also help. You're supposed to come to you go have past every day. This book can help. So one of the things also that is directed here is that if you come at 10, right 10, just being truthful, being honest to yourself. For me, even if I come at 12, I have to be at 12. Yes, I don't cheat on the book. So cheating on the book also is a great offense. You know, if you all know the time that you come. So you cannot come, let's say 11 or 12 and you put inside the book 9 or 10 or so. So honesty is very important. As you can see, some of the places here, they have someone came 11:36. Someone came 11:36, and you came online 11:30. It should be 36 above. See here, the same way, 36 and 30. It should be more than 36, but it cannot be less than 36. The time should be 36 above.
Sometimes your time might go and you want to.
Your time cannot be low and you know. Your time is long, you know.
No, but yesterday I even wanted to load that computer because my time said 10:36 and I saw that that time was not, let's say, I don't even know how to explain, but it's my time. Dafa jiitu kooku noonu time am ba pare kooku moo fi njëkkee. I don't know, maybe her time was wrong, but that is the time I did.
No one else is wrong.
Then maybe when we come to that, we'll find a solution.
Because
a clock watching.
yeah.
I think that's
Because small time. If it's like
I think there's already a solution. I think there's already a solution. If you come, if you came here, so when you're if you come, your time says 11:30. Confirm it. You found me sitting there, not so. You found me sitting there, you find other people sitting there. Confirm it, ask them. You saw my time was 11:36, and then your time says 11:30. No, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not worried. No. Yeah, you don't worry. First, I'm going to do that. Thank you. Before judging your time down.
Maybe your time was wrong.
Thank you.
My time is not wrong.
Okay.
So any suggestion regarding the book before I go down that today? Any suggestion or contribution regarding this book?
I have a solution. I think the only solution that I have is when you come to the office, maybe your time can go ahead of my time, but we should have a watch. That when we come, we will just look at that watch and then write the exact time that we are in the office. Or, as you mentioned, we ask the person in charge, what is your time? So that, yeah, so we shouldn't cheat on ourselves, that like, we should be honest. When we came in office late, let's just write the time that we came. So maybe why you come late, you can justify it. So yeah, that's the solution that I have.
Germi, I think sometimes everybody here have a phone. and you all know that your phone should be correct. And sometimes some people think they cheat, but they don't cheat. You know what they are doing? They're doing it to their own self. Because sometimes us as an institution, we sit, we all chat. And you will hear this one will tell you, key man could stand in your nothing. Or time in your nothing. That is why you tell a rule book. If either is responsible even for that. But it's good for all of us. It's only government that you are coming to work 10. Yesterday, your young demon say part of the officer. One time for them.
I was there 10, he was there around 8.
Yes, media houses, and imagine a Pogone could tell it. Some other media house, I talked to Charles of Kelfato, he's my very good friend. He took look there at the office. I am talking to Rocky, I think yesterday, immediately from here. They are still at their office till 10, 11. Sometimes they have production, it's at night. And they will do it the following day. Obviously, you would come late. And some people, it's okay to come late. We understand. Sorry. But there is so many right now. I received a message from Kadi Ture. Because my mom message to my problem. Here it is. You see message from Yusuf Adjana. Message from Kadi Ture. You see this is a voice. Some of you are here. You get influenced by your colleagues. Mana babu ka muna nyoto, mana babu ka muna sibi institution. Ni nyuma use or whatsoever, they can tell you that. But nyom sen moba, so they are doing the right thing. I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying very well. Some people, you have zero problem with any of them. Come on time. Kula muna jo 10 o'clock, it's very reasonable. I work at government, 11 good years. You know my boss, one time I did him ligay. 7:30 Auntie Aisha Davis 7:30 mungi at office time mo man mo de may leave every day mo nek gannaaw fi wo da nga gis dama gaaw na duma ñew gis nga 7:30 su la fekkute fofu mom dem na government 8:30 you are late they call rule 8:30 so I'm encouraging all of you try and gina kel an try and gina kel an ngeen ñew so leen ñewé al ngeen think of projects. For now, Garmi is the leading person in the institution, and Mr. Joof was saying that just yesterday. Vox Pop, not Vox Pop, Bupa Kini it's edited. Send documentary, bring them. It's already, it's ready. I'm not bringing them the fact. Suma Jumu. So, I'm kasi office. Some of us they feel man can ball ma. Some of you, what didn't you project? You know why? Because so when you am appointment see nakala doctor bi o xam nga elek man waruma ñew suma day off na xam nga elek man ma ngi wara def project way man Garmi ñoo ko wara def way Garmi ñew if Garmi ñew do dem nga continuer def sa project. I'm telling you media mu ngi evolve media mu ngi gëna dem tay so leen gisee awa gay mu joggé GTV'S mu dem mu liggéey TFM liggéey mo ko fa yobu de ina much al zikaram Sénégalais la waaye awa gay dafa mun liggéey xoolal awa gay dem na mu bokk ak Sénégalais suy wax sa danga fa ne moom ak ñooñu ñoo nekk di seen demul nga xeeblu ko ne Gambien la dafa tuuy o dafa lii o whatsoever because ñu bari dañuy wax ne Gambien amul xorom yes that is true because of that journalist Sénégal seen olof moo neex ñun suma maasi balaa ngaa wax olof yaa ngi waaw xam nga waaw léegi tey but ñooñu su ñëw wax bañ so improve leen yéen a ngi am chance ku seetaan internet free internet mu ngi si office bi seetaan leen other media especially outside media ngeen develop démb foog naa dégg ngeen keneen si suñ xale yi mairie meen mu ngi wane ne léegi mu ngi liggéey ak DWD income la woon fii what is DWD it's a sweet naka la gars yi doji ñoo ko moom it's international foofu la Omar Wale di liggéey they are paid in dollars. You might not have anybody who prefer in dollar now, but you can work for it. So I encourage all of you guys, you're never smart in your own ways. For now, all of you, when you were coming to internship, some of you in Babukar want to interview. For whom Babukar chase na kenna so we ma jox la nakala position da nga ñew ma nekk ak yow amul la jox position Babukar they are not do that. I tell you that foog ma dafa wane ne ñewal suma kër nga futal ma o ma defal ma li ma jox la li. Some of you, even Mr. Joof, in other institutions, and I say this all the time. ñeneen dina la wax soo bëggee ma defal la li da nga nekk ak man te nekk bi su demee ba jeex rek amatuloo liggéey ba yéen a ngi ñëw si institution boo xam ne you don't have any of those try leen very well for naa bii ma some of you gis ngeen suñu yeneen collègues yi daal naka suñu yeneen interns because they are not my colleagues because ma ñëwuma internship but gis nañ most of them ñu nekk ñu laawa maa ngi liggéey fa naa xadis soo moo break record bi ne graduation bi du mun a ñëw parce que fu moo liggéey gars yi du dee deal with time du dee maye time du loolu la wax and mu wax loolu outright si caméra and I think Mr. Joof mu ngi ree ne ko time bu ma leen daan wax time bu ñoo def deduction time some people left here because of soo ñëwee ñu ne la garab yow lu tax nga léegi nga ne dama mer xaaral ma bàyyi soo demee beneen place ñu deduct la sa salaire so liggéey leen gis naa àdduna bi mu ngeen dox and maa ngi encourage nit yi fa naa some of you déema dégg ngeen bu ma andi faatu di ma doon wane ñu génne toogu buñ teg fii ku lekk kan moo ko déema taabal buñ teg fu ndee leen kan laa am ah yow mu ngi wax loolu the reason being is because our people some of us here we are very uncivilized te suñ ko génnee fii we will not have table again kuñ ñëw mu ndewoo kiram just like man suma office nu mel yeah imagine I think Bintu Sinate moo jël bés boobu morso bi mu dem mook foofu nit ku naan wooño fa naa baax ko yow wanal naa la wooño bi des na hit na wooño bi neewul si yow neewul but hit na gar mi neewul hit na faatu li ma maa ngi nii right now suma biir bi dara nekk I don't have a single dollar nga ne faatu maa ngi amee wooño de dina naa ko waaye wooño bi si man neewul kan you take it moo gën nga bàyyi ko bitéel wooño mu tudd foofu mu yëpp at the end of the day fambuloo is that nice some of yéen a ngi toog fii sa anti mun na moo romba muy ut benn office far mu jaar fii xëy na yow si kër bi yaa ngi civilise yaa ngi jaay patron yaa ngi jaay busy yaa ngi jaay na man suñu office lu nekkaa fa nekk sa anti mu ñëw mu gis sa office ma tilim noonu koo ko def sa boppa nga ko def I'm encouraging all of you. The other thing I want to talk about, some of you bypass the people that are in the office. You go and you want to talk to Mr. Joof. Which sometimes Mr. Joof will always tell me, I don't want to engage some meeting, I don't want to definitely, which is very bad. If you have anything in mind, before you go to Mr. Joof, just do what Gami will do. Send you voice message or either to call you or the next people, they send you message. I want to do A, B, or C, or you come and sit next to the person, Mr. Joof, America, time difference. More office be one never to run institution. So they institution more successful. One, Babukar, Mina Amnemo Ame Harris, we should all get them Mupis Pasal Harris. Cat Lufimuna and Ben project for them. I recommend Momina Mungev I projects. Musa Jata, Lamin Sise, Sanya. I think these people are here, even not me, because Manson Dynamite is busy of it all. But they fall no engage knowing. So they may not engage Mr. Joof this low level. You understand? So I want all of you. So that I mean any complaint against anybody, they don't see Nikki. Babu Kamana, you're in the so name will open over the nega. Mr. Joof for the nega. So they may be chance, slide over them, and Mr. Joof Babu can be a A, B, or C. Oh, Munyo, Antifa, you have about me or you that is how it should be. Some of you are in your feet. You know, man, either everything in the head. Should if you are a niggas to me. Sometimes when you make a pyramid, you don't have to man ko fini ko sa tiyan. Dila nga delo, defal ni. Sometimes mo ko ninga wahi, ninga de fini, it's not good, it's not lily. Kung ano mo sa 24 hours we are chatting. Even when you care. And here is my text message with Musa, and I'm not going to read inside, but I will show you few. Look at this. This is Musa Jara. What is this? Babuka. 10 p.m. Siguri. Cinematic. Sometimes we are chatting. I tell you, you definitely follow next time. Follow you definitely. I am comfortable going with Musa anywhere. Manamadi anda Musa se cover. Musa mutahaw please tahaw. Te Musa dafa am jaba tahaw. Ma ekati Musa ni ekati bisi ko. Suma pare nga ko Musa suma ndiga babañ na. Liggéey bi moo tax loolu. So yéen ñëpp ñi liggéey fii bu nga naa ngeen jël liggéey bi ngeen def ko ci seen heart. So liggéeyee mu baax liggéeyaloo ko ku kenn liggéeyaloo ko ku institution soo génnee Gambien Talents nga dem beneen place vidéo boobu nga leen génne nga ne man maa defoon lii Gambien Talents man maa def lii sama wax dañ leen couvrir ñu seen ñu couvrir maa rek lañ lay jël ñu teg ko fa sometimes man dama di wax loolu Mr. Joof sometimes we don't need to send journalists lu tax nga dee seen journalist si programme ah gari maybe hit na yow yaa dem university lan moo tax nga seen journalist si coverage
we call them
non waxal si olof
journalist ñoo nekk di historien présent historien maanaam mooy kii nettali histoire
waaw
buy xew
léegi yow su dee da nga dem programme nga jël sa mic ba rek nga teg ko fa after programme bi nga dimbale gars yi ñu paak mic kon yow jaroon nga dem
non
jaroon nga dem bàyyi caméra passé bi kese mu dem journaliste mooy nekk ki nga xam ne dafa nekk si event bi so nga gis ko important nga daw nga indi ko loolu mën a moo nekk a separate story from yow li nga am si programme boobu nga dem nga observe nit yi fa dajee yëpp sama fi yéen man maa ngi amee carte fa naa may mun a xaw ma yow gis nga loolu carte bi sama fi yéen maa la wan sama carte baabi ko mun nga ko indi si door moo naan 100 cards maa ngi ko am ñeneen yi nga xam ne PS leen ñeneen yi nga xam ne nekkandu fi ñeneen yi sa leen dee yëpp maa ngi amee seen carte soo demee programme nga gis let's say nga gis ministre bu mel ne Amat ba nga dem sir how are you okay I would like to have an interview one day can I please have your number kooku mu jox la carte am bu dee am na carte su dee amul carte mu jox la just number dama dee seen number si groupe si groupe nekk la jël suñ own groupe bi awa use as a phone to store number because am ma woon phone so la demee programme noonu laa def ba ñi ñu identify la sometimes ñi ñu ne yes kii dafa ëppal but gis nga di seen nit yu dee wala ëppal di seen nit yooyu suñu dee recommend yow leen dee recommend di seen nit yi wane yow da nga ëppal fa naa déema si seen graduation talk maa ngi gis kenn mu ngi fa bina maa ngi ko wan Aida ko mu ngi bina Fat Sama I didn't forget you you know what she meant that I didn't forget you daf maa may xaalis xaw ma ko from Adama ak Awa airport semester avenue bu mu gis ma dee def mu am benn xaritam bu war a ñëw mooy ki ñu waxoon ne na dafa bokk anti joojo jigéen bi ba ma koo si yoon bi ma dem gisante xaritam mi ne moom du interview and all that ma dem di ko interview that is the woman that is happy so try leen jël leen seen passion ngeen def ko two of you maa ngi seen video semester avenue last week maa ngi gis kenn mi ne you guys are so brilliant I love your program I love this so leen si gën a farloo honestly I tell you less than 2 months 3 months nit yi yëppale naa ràññee and ràññee leen si la dëgga some of us ñu ngi def media duñ ko dee def with yes dinaa wax dinañ ko def passion ok dama bëgg a media or whatsoever waaye nga ne damaa rus yow yaa ngi dem di interview ministre fan baa ngi taa parce que ministre dafa tàngaay nga bàyyi fa fan doo fay fan audio bi su ñëwee du baax ministre bi su demee mu toog you want to say something
parce que loolu moo ñu dal di wax nañ dem ci Pape bu kii waaye ñu koy interview léegi kii mu ne ma mu tudd sax dan yow muy laaj naan ba xam bu ñu ko defoon fii mu ne ko fii yow yaa nekk di boss fekk demuñ ba setoo bu ñu setoo bi nag my questions foofu I am di boss but about caméra yi ndax fii la war a génn fii da nga soxla light wala dafa war a jógee fii wala dafa war a pousse fee you just talk to him in a very good manner waaye même fu mu toogee bu baaxul sax jëlee ko foofu because foofu dafa tàng trop fan bi mu ngi ñëw waaye dafa amoon kii dafa nekk di wii léegi ñu waxoon ne ko da nga koy wax ñu génn si biir après si la ko waxul ñu génn si lañ am that interview with him moom parce que loolu mos parce que that was the time yow ak Adama Sow ngeen àndoon ngeen dem si yang that ministre fi
Bakary Badji
loolu moo fa happen after yang ko waroon wax that feedback so automatically from there
jàng nga si loolu
waaw ma wax ko Danjo
alright
so ma ko yaay boss
Danjo mën naa am liggéey turu Pa Abdou Wale turu just identifying loolu imagine fu nekkee Pa Abdou staff yu am mënul liggéey so Danjo mu ñëw mu ne lii mu ngi taal faanu mu ngi taal fii dafa am laay non den demee nii nen demee nii one part some people ñu ne one part dafa def you know what one part told me Aida moo doon coordinate mooy on Monday bu ñu demoon man one part ak jabaram ak Moussa Jine Aida mu ngi coordinate du dee masla man maa waroon a présent waaye xam nga ma ne mu miin mbokk yi tey nag moo waaye projet boobu ñii du mbokk yi ñii du da nga war a tey and I cannot be there that is not me nekkul man so ñu ma jox loolu so def naa more than 5 times maa ngi am error suma doom one yoon benn yoon rek perfect because lu ñu ko jot loolu ruuraan la but man loolu nekk suma ruur and I told Mr. Joof man mënuma liggéey tey man suma liggéey lu ma xam moo ne mbokk yi wax xelu def nii def ay manière I cannot do this but man try and nga digga ay dami ne next danga war a def ko mu right su nekkee right what do you think ma ne ko islam waa su nekkee right lii sa liggéey la man maa nekk boss di institution mënuma ko génne ma si and ni ma ko waxee noonu lañ ko defee si saa si ma abal ko musóor mu musóor comme ni ma solee moom mu dem mu def ko and man ma taxaw si ginnaaw caméra ma sutal ko léegi if that project was to pay money xaalis bi du nekk ko man ku moom la moo nekk so all the time so leen amee identify leen lan la sa morom di def right I'm glad ne Garmi mine pick no low si Bakary Badji suñu min interview ak Bakary Badji it's more than a year now or maybe 7 months or 8 months di bu fi Bakary Badji ñooy time corona ba saa si yàlla tey moom mu min a pick loolu te moom demutoon ko interview bu Bakary Badji man maa doon interview bu Bakary Badji te man ak Adama Sow ñoo ànd so some of yéen so li naa liggéey with your hand bu leen liggéey ak tayam ba pare I'm telling you all of you I want you to be taking feedback. Some of you, my managers feel very difficult to even tell you something. Because how many two way Babukar, no tay Babukar, young is for sleep, I will also sleep, Babukar, I stress al far, or if I come over, I want to kill a bariwa. But let's say Minister Bimunyo, Minister Nasol sleepers. Who do not identify? Manak Sanyang, then them see particular minister officer, do not mention one minister. And some of you, I think I explained the story. Minister, we never do as a fake and minister reception. Mudu as a Minister Vide, I'm telling you, Minister, Manat Sanya, we could not hold ourselves. Papa Muduga, Nana, Lawrence or Michael, then you put interview, okay, Bana, Mudia Mugina, when you have 200. Here is the 200. Manasanya, this is for you. This is for you. Thank you. I will call you. Manako, sorry, excuse me. We are not here for this money. I came here purposely to interview you. Minister Mina, the but they may elect. Minister bi niveau la ak suma papa mu ne ko sa doom bi xaw ma keneen de but suma amee chance dama ko indi si suma ministre bi mu ñëw nekk suñu communication officer so some of yéen liggéey yu ndaw yi ngeen a def mun na laa jural leneen ak leneen ak leneen I remember dama interview Kumba Dafe borom treasure some of you xam ngeen Kumba Dafe ka borom treasure closet and beyond ku dee def yes weekend bi programme dama ko interview mu génn si studio daf doon jooy la doon def mu may ma $15,000 ba pare yóbbu ma si bitika yére bu gën a cher mu ne ma jëlal yaay borom and the next minute noonu la amee liggéey si institution si officer all the people ñu daan employ maa leen di interview su ma ko interview bu baax du ma am loolu te kooku America la base am na master degree Gambia ku ko fi respect xanaa ku ko xam so I am empowering all of you. Try leen. Seen interview soo leen ko waree am ñëw leen ngeen toog ak seen boose. Dama bëgg a interview naka la kii tudd Hazali Dia. Lan foog loolu laa war a laajte Hazali. Interview is not all about question and answer. Do it the semester avenue time. Xool ne nga hangaraan ak kooku di añak njabootam di añak famille di dem marché o di dem jaay nga ànd ak moom muy dox loolu is nice. ñi di suñ ko seetaan dañoo gis a feeling si loolu. Xoolal semester avenue time ñu suñu demee dañoo añ si këriko dañoo naan si këriko dañoo génn si biti some of us dañoo bëgg a dem si kër nit bi ne la kañ dem nga interview ma suma saal parce que saal bi mu ngi nice bu leen def all interview si saal bi su nice te yow caméra bi nga amee live bi du la support how about yéen bés boobu seen projet bi yéen a ko def si biti xoolal environment ci biti bi ñii loo benn laaj is natural ba su nekkee si biir nii dangaa gis dafa daal doo ñiit loo soxla doo ko dee ñiit Moussa Dine mu ngi aat sëriñ ama ay dafa na ko yóbbu si gannaaw wana léegi Moussa Dine si boori wanan opposite wanan foofu leen teg Moussa Dine because lan lañ ñi interior design lañ ñi loo xam ne light du leer du lëndëm loolu moo nekk selling background yow soo waree dem nga shoot film nga def interview ak anybody nga dem def ko si nii yaa ngi wane sa level so maa leen naa encourage all of you guys. Some of you will be having your certificates, but I'll tell you, such certificate, you don't want to amalan anywhere. Because fact guy them to present certificate. Some of you what sort of they make a problem. You know you need this institution for how many? You need to new guideline. Company Ida, do you know the Ida for shy? The woman work with why have you You know a lot of Ida Kebe. Namako you was radio, Matida Dinella me. Dinella. Marco you mangi Tarana FM. Kuma ñëw dimbale ma colleagues am ñi dee war a ànd ak moom yëpp gaa dañ dee daw because it a faatu la ñoom ñëpp dañ dee daw duñ dee ñëw ma dem Teranga FM te damay nelaw ay da muy def programme su ma defee ni ma fekk maa ngi record voice am and everything ma seen commission bi ne oh dangeen bëgg a am ak moom interview tey noonu la Aida toogee tey ba nekk deputy country coordinator ana collègue Sami Aida have a car through this institution ñëwul mu wa Fatou jox ma moto ñëwul mu wa Mr Diouf jox ma moto I think she deserves it jaaru through any manipulation also. The same thing applies to Lamin Cissé moom moo inspire Aïssatou Koli ak Sukay Jaaju si dama yóbbu Lamin si radio bi Teranga FM ñoom ñu ngi def naka lañ koy waxee naka la comme ñu nekk naka la di liggéey also at the end of the day ñoom ñu def ko ana kii nii xale bi so bàyyi loolu loolu baaxul jaalal leen baalal leen ko naka la ne yàlla lu bale yaaxal yéen a yàlla bale aaxal yéen a yàlla aaxal daal ndeysaan léegi kenn leen jeexal
since tey moo nekk bis bu ñuy fàttaliku bis bu juddoo te àdduna moom bis bu at bu ñëw rek da ngay jege dee da ngay jege këru dëgg lu neex la waaye du booy xoolaat sa bopp ci at yi nga jaar yëpp dafay day mel ni mu ngi yaa ngi gën a wàññi comme dafa mel ni ku dencoon téeméeri dalasi bët bu set nga jël dalasi heure boo jëlee rek ñuy wàññeeku di nga dem jël ba benn dalasi rek moo ci des. kon bu boobaa da ngay tiit rek nga fàttaliku ne yaa ngi dem jël so nun nag si sa bis bi man ak xëy na sama waa Gambian Talents yëpp ñu ngi la ci ñaanal yokkute di la ci ñaanal tawfeex ak wér di la ci ñaanal yaa xam li nga bëgg lépp ak li ngay jàppanteel moo xam nañ ko moo xam xamuñu ko loolu ci bëgg mu faju yàlla na ko yàlla faj loolu ci bëgg it mu gën a yokk yàlla na ko yàlla yokk ci barke borom Tuuba yal na leen yàlla tawfeex man daal waaw happy birthday joyeux anniversaire gën a dund gën a wér gën a yàgg.
Amen. Let's go ahead with the talk.
Because we have passion for it, deep in our heart, we're ready to do it and we work collectively.
Repeat some of those that are stated here. I think let us just try to add the hard work we are doing. As Sarah would say, but whatever we are doing it for ourselves. This life is not all about dopamine, it's not all about, but what we are doing, knowing the practical aspect of it is very important. I once went for an interview for Gambian Teachers Union. There was a vacancy, I went for an interview. They were in need of somebody who can speak both English and Arabic, just to say this so that we can understand very well. So I went there for an interview. I can say when it comes to document, I can say I'm the most qualified person for that position. But the problem is that what they need, that is Islamic finance, how to do finance in Sharia, based on Sharia. So that one, I don't have a lot of experience in that one. So already they are in need of somebody who can do both languages, but that one I don't have any most experience about, only maybe background I have. There was somebody who didn't have even all those certificates, but the person was able to say more about Islamic finance based on Sharia. So that is how the person was taken, and I lost that one. It does not mean that I cannot do it, but the person knows the practical aspect of it more. So the certificate we are going to have here doesn't mean that that's all. Whatever we are doing, we should try to learn very well, so that tomorrow, when we are asked, we will be able to defend it. We'll be able to defend it. The other thing I wanted to say is if we are doing a hard work, if we are trying, let us not expect people to promote us. Like if I'm doing something that is good, I'm doing my shows, I'm doing everything, let me not have it at the back of my mind that people should promote me so that I can add what I'm doing. If you have those opinions, you will fail. Most of the time, people will not encourage you. Yes, even if you are doing good, they will not encourage you. But if you feel what you are doing is the right thing, and what you are doing is okay, is good, push it. You don't need anybody to promote you, to tell you, oh, Sarah, you are doing this, you are doing great, so that you can add. If you want to achieve, you don't think like that. Oh, this is the only thing I wanted to say to people.
If you look at this institution, mostly the people here, especially in the journalism sector, you work to be seen. You understand? You work, like if you come here, you go for one public, two publics, you want people to say, hey, that will not take you far. You understand? That will not take you far. You all want to have a career in journalism, I think. Then, you see, last time I was having an interview with someone, the person was comparing like one of the journalists to another journalist from different institutions. I was saying like, this is my favorite journalist. Because whenever I sat down, looking at or watching the person having the show, it's never boring. You understand? But the person passed through so many institutions. You can leave a higher institution, go to a lower institution, and develop that lower institution. That's what problem with that. You understand? So you don't work, like you said, you don't work to be seen, or you work for people to say, hey, he's star, like, this one is coming up. I personally, I don't like promotion, like saying that when I do something, I want to promote me, something that I don't like. You understand? I don't subscribe to some of those things. I believe in what I do. If it is my responsibility, I will do it. So let's have it in mind that this is my responsibility, and this is what I need to do. I don't need to do this for people to promote me, or for people to say that I am improving now, or for people to say that I'm good at it. No. Do it today. Tomorrow you will see the benefit. But if you want to work for people to promote you, hence the promotion is not coming to feel relaxed. Because you think maybe they are not seeing what I'm doing, or they are not feeling what I'm doing. And for anything you do, it will have to be seen. And also defending what you claim you have. You have a certificate, you have an internship certificate, a governmental, then you are a journalist. That is true. If you take it to an institution, they take you for an interview. Yes, what is the 5 W's and something like that. I bring it up to you, say 5 W's. You cannot defend that. You understand? Some of these institutions, like the interview that we do here, mostly is different from any other institution. Some of the institutions, you go for an interview, no one will talk to you. From the door, no one will talk to you. They will just leave you, everything is now yours. And they will be observing you. How do you greet the first person that you met? How do you sit there? How patient are you? They will tell you interviews 12, when the interview is 1 or 3. How patient are you? You understand? So they will be observing all these things in you until the final day of the interview. Sometimes you just enter in the room and they will tell you, okay, we conduct you, go. That is your fear. They don't even talk, they don't even interview, they ask you your name, okay, we will conduct you, go. That means you already feel that interview. You lack certain things that they don't even want. That they want, they are not even seeing those things in you, key things. They just keep your eye. So this is an internship. Internship, if you understand it, is like a school. You are learning. Every day you learn it. So anything that you see within the environment, make best use of it. Like the tutors that you have, the lecturers or teachers or whatsoever, make best use of them. You see, some people will sit down here, you click on the camera, you want to recite on the camera. The tutor there is explaining to you the practical aspect. When that particular camera is in the store, you understand? I don't say you go and pick the camera, but at least immediately after your research, you should be able to look at that camera and check. If there are other features, because some of the features that they will explain. So far on this camera, there are different models on this camera. So immediately after your interview, after you're watching here, you should be able to go through that camera and also do what the person is telling you. And I have someone who was telling me, like these white people, it's like they themselves made this camera. Because they shoot the different people when you shoot there, and the same camera. So it depends on your motivation. You're able to learn. You have to be curious. You don't have to wait for people to give you soap, or for people to give you a soap program to go and attend. You have to be curious. You want to do this particular soap. You see that thing, look at the world. Look at the Gambia. Look at outside. You understand? You have the BBC, stuff like that. I remember when I was at primary school, our English teacher would tell us to listen to BBC, then we start to tell you, you couldn't hear what they are saying. It's this white people, their accent, it's different from our accent. You couldn't hear anything that they are saying. So you go to my uncle, and the uncle will write for me, and I'll go and present in class. I'll be the best student in class for me. When I cannot hear what the class is. You understand? So you need to like, if you saw those people presenting, like this Sophie Kenya, I know Sophie Kenya whatsoever, before we can it's like if that lady, it's like if you just give $1 million and you ask her to sit down and present, she'll be as happy as she never has stress ever in her life. Understand? Now let's go to this place. She put herself right there. You know that this person is fully here. The focus, everything is here. But sometimes you be on a show, it's like you don't even have money that you're thinking of family issues, you don't have the family. So people don't enjoy your show. The show is bored. No one enjoys your show. So that's what I would encourage. I would encourage everybody, especially the journalism in dance here. Journalism in dance here, you need to improve. You really need to improve. You come here 1 week, you don't have your show. Look at yourself. Are you really working? What are you doing? 1 week you are on this side, you don't have a show. Sometimes we blame our management for being harsh or being talking to us or something like that. But it's our fault. You understand? If you live this life, any day you live, you should be able to evaluate yourself. What have I done between me and God, and between me and what I'm doing? My responsibilities, what have I done? You understand? So Joof will personally send me sometimes when we talk to you, send me some of the things, tell me, how can look at this? I have my schedule. Every day that I wake up, I write my schedule down. These are the things that I should do. This is what I expect you people to be doing down there. I personally, maybe I sometimes have lapses when it comes to some of it. But you should be able to know, this day I have to achieve this. And what have I achieved at the end of the day? At the end of the week, what have I achieved? So you cannot be here, like the moment you leave for the internship, you graduate, you have your paper. You cannot even show to anybody one concrete show that you have done. This is my show. That one is a failure. You may have the certificate whatsoever, but it is a failure. And you cannot defend that certificate. If you go for an interview like a QTV or any other major TV, you cannot defend that certificate when you don't even have a major show here. Because you also have to look at your views. You do a show last year and it's still at 380 views, 200. That show doesn't want it. You need to have this case. My first video that I shot was at London Corner. It's now 3 point something K. I can also say I shot this video 3 point. But it's a case now. It's attracting case. You understand? So we have to be proud of what we do. I'm proud of what we do.
Thank you.
Some of us, let us make sure we improve on whatever we are doing. You're not going to do it for Gambian talents. I think last 2 weeks I received a call and Mr. Joof was on the line. One of our interns who was here and now working at another place. I don't know whether maybe the person do not want us to know that he is or she is working in another place. But those people have to call us. And I said to the person, I cannot say anything when it comes to that particular person. Maybe I will give Mr. Joof's number for Mr. Joof to tell you what he or she knows about a particular person. And you know Mr. Joof. What he knows is what he would say. So some of us are here. Our projects, even sometimes some of us were doing shows. You would come and Fatu will tell you, this is how you should do it, or that's how you go and then you do it on your own. You're not doing it to us, but you're doing it to your own self. Any program that Fatu should do or anybody she should interview, you would make sure that Fatu will know that she will have almost something thousand people that will see it. But there are some people, just back what he said, some of us you go and do video, 3,000, 4,000. Which media house will take you to work for them? And they will pay you every month 3,000 or 2,000. I work at Paradise FM with Haruna Drame. 3 good years. 3 good years. Before you know in 1 year, I think 3 months when we start, Haruna have to leave his office and come to me and say, "Dama buga nga defar benen show." Why? Because of lum gis ñu daan def man la ak mam dem. So na liggéey leen mu correct. Defu leen ko ku kenn ku seen booba. And before you know it, that's how I get promotion from that institution. maa ngi liggéey Paradise, maa ngi still liggéey Gambian Talents. Until the suma yaay mu feebar moo tax mënuma continue. So I want us to talk about this politics because it's a time politically. And every other day, they know different political parties with them outside for them coverage. So it's not a force. Myself, Aida Musa, I think San and Lami said we are going to different political parties and we will cover it live. But I want to know among yourself who are interested. So that whenever we are going to any program, we will take you along. So APRC and Adama Barrow are in the same boat. So it's election time, it's going to be very difficult. So we have to cover when they are going to this place, what is it called, IEC. We have to go there, it should be live. We have to go to, there are different places that they will be. They are meeting, I think Khazali, on Saturday we were at one of the meetings.
Yeah,
Sukuta, and we didn't came back to the office, I think until around?
after 10.
After 10. We reached this office, I think around 11 or 12. So now we are going to programs at 11 o'clock because last time when we met all the media house were there, we were late.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be a different thing. We will leave 12 o'clock and we will go. And after the program, unless you want to go home, then you can sleep over in the office. So I want to know out of the people that are here, who is interested to cover the Adama Barrow program? I know Isaac Tukoli is part of it. Who else is interested in Adama Barrow's program? It's not about day. Now we are talking about election. We don't know what day they would say, okay, they are going to Busumala or they are going to Gunjur or they are going to whatsoever. We don't know. Like next week, I think not next week, SFR will be having a meeting at Buvazo. One of his biggest rally. So we are going to have people that will go there. But we have to know the people that are interested so that anything that happens to do with SFR, we will know, okay, these are the people that should go to SFR. These are the people that should go to Dubai. These are the people that should go here. It's election time. It's going to be very, very, very difficult. So we want to know, if you're not interested, it's fine. Every political I would go. Who is interested to cover UDP, their rallies?
Well, boss,
I'm Laura.
wow, so maybe I'm interested. Either Safal, Kitabu, Barrow, I'm interested. But problem my what the mother, I do my yaga, I'm going to them like no. So how much?
No, that's fine. You afternoon then you was why you see that because so whatever okay, Buma Amrek because right now I'm going to you hamne. Okay, Kimoy area B because so we cover UDP, Nabuga cover NPP. At the end of the day, when I guys meeting it's the same day, like last week. Meeting, UDP meeting. So you also get them fee, can you do them feel? So then we can come on a particular project behind the mom guide.
Let me NPP.
Huh?
I'm an NPP.
NPP why can?
NPP.
Why did they I said to call it?
Control my UDP. So I'm a UDP. You buy them.
Do I deal on so say? UDP we need so you want UDP. Alright, say no. Huh?
San.
Wow. You know, no money ka problem be. Then it's my UDP license program. In most cases, the money muna have much interview. 1 minute, let me come. The money muna have much interview because most of the people there social data. And at the end of the day, you don't want them nga buga interview ñeneen si yeneen laak am na ñu bari ñoo xam ne social data gën a dégg waaye still suñu demee foofu noonu mun ngaa oo ñiti nga interview leen si
no. Pas mal jël
okay, SFA. Okay, so bilang na SFA na. Garmi ya?
Yes.
Saan kami?
Mbay.
Okay, so lo doon mo ema? UDP. Lo dem couldn't def. Okay. Okay. So how many late, right? Program late. But 12 o'clock, then you would get like 10 o'clock, then you again. And yes, don't have I 4, 3. You on the
Yeah.
you were there. You can explain to them so that they know. Maybe if I talk, they will think I'm the one that just want people to be there.
Yeah, coming for it, or traffic or jam being all banyami. So coming by and a fin to July. Yeah.
Don't I'm fan for away.
Yeah, because boss.
Don't I'm fan for them.
Well, man, the last time I them tomorrow talk, you said I'm giving. I'm going to yen hanasin media week now because mom hopefully said on your program. Mosiki why maybe might be kind of later view na kind of might be from nekon mom dafa later gis my gabi interest.
No, sun my son neck.
Wow, very good. So
yeah, sun my
media week now.
Yeah, sun my because program according to Galen Monica 6. Like I was. So you buy 4, so you get a fee. But I knew them by ego for no base to make a media house almost new settlement. So by the time I come, don't want to have anything. So when they then just go on to fix some bagage and all that, and then you that's in the game. So I'm encouraging all of you. Then you tell us set up some bagage and the money na the material and new and today then you make us a civil motor. You talk of you like all you gain and you don't feel you like we will do that. But tell them. And so then they may so you in finance office. But tell you be secure. This will help you. So this long money so tell them. They going to get certain people all in interview side. After project, I'm going to go still in them air. And then I make a life, yes. Esafa. Well, right now I'm in Garmi. Okay, and what's your name? The Manamaniga father to the room was my biggest problem. So it's my biggest problem. Huh?
Esafa, there is nobody who can speak Mandinka.
You don't speak Mandinka?
So if I can join that one.
Yes, but I think the Esafa, it's more of a participant. Now what I said, guys, and maybe. Okay, let's say for instance, government want to pick it. Esafa, every other day of the program. So, probably I just come in, then you know to the email. I'm not saying you are guide, and I call Esafa, see what my workers. So, guys, you know program every other day, and I just knew, and then sit around. This is what I'm the body care setting. Junction care setting. But I got junction in tourists. Today, Bangarasa, Balanga got tourist. I'm not in a junction now, moving for whom you punish. Now we for call the care Esafa, and I'll be scared. So, I'm going to scare you. Yan ana da yan suñu dem yan so lam paré rek di nga ñu wat ci office bi ngeen edit ko way ci so lañu yore ñu just ko mu dem
every political party has their own communication officer.
Why did
So why guy if you have communication officer very simple they send us an email or a text them.
No more like a problem.
You know some do it because UDP they always that's what they do.
No.
They bring a no UDP they always bring a
let me tell you. Let me tell you here it is. What media are the icon? They don't call. This program that we will have, when you call, nobody told us. You know where I saw it? I saw it on Facebook. Sometimes you don't blame political parties. They are busy. They are very, very busy. Right now, you need to go see election. They are not time before they would send you a letter and all that. Especially if it is come, let's say, a small luncheon at a hall or somewhere. But now, the time for this politics, they don't have time for anybody. This Saturday, we went to that program. We met almost all the media. Nobody invited them. They just had a flyer that they post on social media, and people saw it there. That's how I saw it, and I put a screenshot, and I sent it to Musa. I said, "New Overly." That is how we went. And even that flyer, let me just show it to you right away. So you're our friend guy, all of us. You don't wait for no political party to invite you for their program. You have to be the one to call them and invite them back. I think I deleted the screenshot, but I sent it on the group. So all of you here, you would be the one to liganti. Ban party moy amlan. So then Esafal ngame pay them. Then lawa tomorrow Esafal will be going to A or B or GDC. You know they will be doing this. Or nga call come MC cha. MC kanya na program. Fana nga ngi dega mawa ga UDP. Mine did this week guy amon ben program. Guy bugon na ñoo am ban unfortunately sen chairman mo de. So ñom duñ am ben Rally. That's what he said. So it's obvious that we cannot cover anything this week for them. But this week, Saturday, we will be going to SFR will be having a program at the Mover Zone. That's what SFR wrote on his page. So all of you, they want to try, you can make sure you don't have nobody. So you tell them because UDP send program for face. Baka am na phone text sa tangga sa dokade am not telling you. Sa tangga dole am bugale ko. Pero so bugi call let's say for na yo yang buga news program. Legi man maa ngi toog si biir man wala di mën a call ku wala ne ñëwal ñu decide bi oli network bi dee dem. Xasaale am na la am. Call naa Moussa da call ma Moussa. Lan moo xew.
doo ko dégg.
doo ko dégg because of crowd bi nu mu bare. So foog nga teel a dem nga teel a settle looy settle and everything and bu ñu demee Xasaale moo nekk di egg si kaw moo nekk di control caméra bi at some point suñ internet daf dee toog mu dem all the other media seen internet yi fa dem. Xasaale mu egg si kaw mu changeaat internet site bi mu changeaat lele mu changeaat lele at the end of the day you am all the access. So I am encouraging all of you definitely the same thing. So let's go. So kii nu mu tudd ah. Sheriff. Sheriff content. So Sheriff moom dafa am interest si SFA. So who is interested in GDC? Mooy Mama Kandeh. Anybody? Man moom all political parties I will go. You will go. Naka la? Waaw.
Maybe we're going to have meetings in case of the
NPP. Yeah, but right now NPP we already have Aisatu because I'm an NPP. ñoom dañ bari live. NPP seen programme and they am accreditation card. So képp ko xam ne mu ngi cover guys seen programme foog nga am accreditation card. But man suma booba guys dañu am accreditation card which we already applied for it. I think man la Moussa Sanya ak Aisatu. Te those cards sa si boppam is only for 4 of us. Bu ñëw Moussa ak ñeneen mënul ma koo pick because ñoom ñoo war a dem understand? So foog ñu need somebody but su nekkee dem time bu ñoo dem I will put your name naka la Mariam bi Fall su ñoo dem I can take you especially gars ñoom ñu ngi ñëw waaye su ñëwee I have to be at the scene there ku ñu def ay interviews and all that. So CA Citizen Alliance. Some of you, it's not only being a party right now, you can go to 2 different parties. This is election time. This is Wow, let me say this to you. Some of you are here. This is the only time people will recognize you. This is the only time your work, people will see it. This is the only time you will have promotion. This is the only time. This is the only time I think after this election, let's say for instance, State House, Adama Barrow, mu buga media, need them connect a communication officer. They will start to take some of you. For now, no lucky ni ame ligay bi say suma hade binum tula. Tell me that how no, not funding. Okay, boy. I don't know, ni GPU. Start doing the next more employer. I think Mama Kandeh guys send communication officer through Africa Disability Africa. So the same thing applies to any of you. So let me see if you are doing good work, you are good. So CA, my muna okay. I have no problem. Liga yung nagdadala. Send no? Doy ang. Liga yung nagdadala. You're working for your own self. For your own self. You're not working for Pa Usman. Media, sun magise, dun magawa na Pa Usman mo la jangal or Diu mo la jangal. So magise, Tamagigisa tons of videos, oh my God, you're doing very good, A, B, or C. At the end of the day, promotion, people go, it's you. So you are not into any, all these parties, you guys have a program, and the money kasi bila. So mafad you late at night, you for late at night, but I will be there. For now, Hazali, binte may program, even to who could talk sa amon ko. dañ ko am den am ku taxaw sometimes toog si suuf yaa ngi gis yaa ngi demal sa tibi bu naay sa tax and everything nga toog yëpp a ngi tilim so work hard is for your own self so I think ban political party lañ war a waxaat waaw bina naa doy
waaw doy bina ma foofu
Mama Kane am nga ma bina la ok awa dinaa bina sa tur bi fii tamit si Etafa comme que yow yaa ngi dëkk boori këram nga gis yéeg na kii suy ñëw dafa jël fii caméra moom mu ñëw mit la so Hazari I also write your name here for in case let's say mu nekk loo xam ne dafa urgent te maybe Chérif mu ngi busy ak liggéeyam bi fii or awa ñëw warut a ñëw gar mi mu ngi tukki then yow dangaa just continue ak ñoom ok so dinaa bina sa tur bi right awa naka any other political party
bina ma doy
oh yow yaa ngi fi
Doy actually.
yow yaa moom doy
PDOIS waaye remember am na yenn political party yoo xam ne seen coverage bariwul so make sure leen tamit am na yenn political party yoo xam ne seen coverage once la si month or once la si
amuñu xaalis pour def
Wow. Yeah, so it might be true. So at the end of the day, remember political party rallies are very. But I want it to be clear to people that after program I cannot take nobody to their houses. After program you either stay here or send them I'm not able to need them I busumbala need them wherever. I just want it to be clear because I cannot go. Because right now yung si Gambia is very, very crazy. Sumala drobe sa kiramangi nyo man kesa sibil mo to, anything can happen to me. So I rather come to the office and drop my stuff and later call my brother and then they pick me up and I go. So I can bring everything to the office early in the
waaye
morning.
bu ñibbisee bu guddee ku nga xam ne moom bëgg naa fanaan mën naa fanaan waaye ku bëgg a ñëw
No, I'm problem ku bëgg a ñibbi. Am benn problème ku bëgg a ñibbi even foofu noonu sax si programme. Dang ne mun a am I think Fatmata last time buñ àndee kan la àndaloon Hazali ak yow. Famata du foofu lañ ko utalee moto moom mu dem. I have no problem but lu ma bañ moo nekk some of us gar mi yéen góor ngeen. Su la neexee ngeen ñibbi aw ma si problème waaye di nga gis jigéen bu mel ni ne c'est Awa Sow mu téye baagam mu ne mu ngi ñibbi nit mu fone mu ngi amee million mu ñëw xoj la nga ñëw gaañu foofu noonu ñu ne Fatou Samba yëgul ko kenn or diw defalul ko lii fekk it's not Fatou's fault it's your fault. I take people home baaga dama lay jox exemple it's my own personal money. So my strand na vestra ma ñëw ma neexal baabu kan joma ma jëna exemple but all the people I take dama ko dee yóbbu suma own hand and I'm going to stop it because suma drobee ñiti at some point Moussa dafa am ko bungee ma I think Hazari yaa ngi fa woon bin amee ku dem yóbbu Adama Sow kiram dama am ko ànd wati ak Moussa ñu romb moom kiram moom ngi dëkk Taboo Koto mu am ko ànd ak man ba si kii fu mu dëkk Adama Sow I think mu ngi dëkk fii ah kër paate waaw saare paate foofu leen am ku dem bu ñëw si yoon bi góor bu ñu àndal noonu kooku dafa jël xonnaaw bi xam naa dafa ne man kenn ak jigéen la nga gis mu ñiit bu baax moto bi bu mu gisee Moussa rek mu taalalaat mu dem so if it was me alone anything can happen to me so I have to stop it especially the time that we are at okay so suñ ñëwee ngeen fanaan suba teel early in the morning 7 o'clock ngeen dem is safe yow kenn nga dem moto som daal daf dee difficult ko am nga dem at the end of the day ñu dóor la waaye soo xoolee sa yaay nga ne office bi de dem lii sa yaay soo understand te dem man dinaa call sa yaay man ma wax ak moom I have no problem oo ma wax ak sa papa waaye góor ñi aw ma problème la ne mën ngaa ñibbi waaye ku mel ni Hazali dama ko dee encourage ko mu stay back because dangaa di si ñëwee si la dee upload pictures yi si la dee upload certain things si la ngay jàng all of those things how to do it ku mel ni Sané let's say tey mu am promotion yow si saa si nga jël place ko Adama Sow fan naa nekk fi until this minute kenn amul kenn ku mën a jël place ak salarié bu baax bi it still taxaw benn place waaye because lu mu dee def kenn mënut ko ana Bambara she is no more kan moo mën a jël place am nobody because lu mu dee def kan moo ko mën a def kenn so try leen ngeen improve seen boppa salary bi is mu ngi tegu right there kan ñan ñooy am moo salary ñoom Aïda ñoom Moussa ñi nga xam ne ñu ngi gën a dem di def moo projet si ku mel ni ay dafa def projet su paree mu daanoo mu feebar noonu nga ko gisee mu tëddawaat ba su amee kenn ku ñëw seet naka la moo defee it will help ok so ban parti again bu ma faate Waaw waaye.
No, boss, one hour even PRS dugal ma foofu tamit.
PRS.
Waaw.
Okay, kii bi dafa bëgg a cover garnish Seeku, right?
Yeah.
UDP la moo si parti Faral.
Alright, so I'm going.
Write me on the
Ah?
Doi.
I add you on Doi. Nagala. Hazali, your bag of buy no. You will be open because this man every critical part on like here because right now mana your phone you gonna live together. Yeah. So buy my buy I'm open. You just me come in the phone for the morning. So Saturday is SFR, but 12 o'clock we are leaving here. 12. Well, new ega, new name is bagasi and everything. So all the people need support SFR. Come over on your Saturday. I just want to have your hand.
Saturday.
Wow. Why don't I come good there? Wow. The neck problem, okay? So our yora I cannot. No, still if the woman know. Because unfortunately mom Saturday we I'm coming off. So need a power in your league. So the Saturday will go affect so the mom of the yeah. Then how is okay, man is fine. Yeah, sang nakamusa mo fa. Man timbo madam man fa na ñun ñi rek sen demé ñun man fu ma né. I can do my technical. Finally, since studio is known. So it will be good. Even mistake na ñu né. So when you encourage all of you guys. Politic be that is where Mr. Joof will see your strength. All of you guys. No na mo gisé sen strength, no na mo gisé lan ngeen mun ak lan ngeen mënul. So ku si attend program, like I said, every program when I can attend. Do you know I only have Saturday and Sunday only to nyaka ñew liggéey. But if it is only Saturday and Saturday dama ñew. Sunday dama am ku toga, Sunday suñu kër kenn du dee bale ne du ne raxas du ne def dara maa def yépp suba ba guddi I think last week ML mu woon suma kër Sunday. Bu mu ñëwee mu maa oo sax ubbi suma bët sax mënuma ko. Danga am ku toga ku yekka ku def everything. So it's election time ngeen dem ngeen xool yeneen media naka la gaay di defee. Fana bu ñu demee si UDP seen programme bi naka la ci tudd ML naka Azali bi ñu demee di deal ak yeneen media yaa ngi gis approach bi right at some point yow laa wan demal foofu noonu su ko defee gars ñu programme ñu am light and all that so yéen tam soo leen demee di ngeen xam yooyu yëpp naka lañ koo defee loolu seen own benefit la Moussa su ko mënutee def au Fatou Samba mu bàyyi liggéey bi yow da nga just jël place yi Fatou waaye su dee demuloo nag si benn it's your own problem. So any other question pertaining to this? Huh? We're done? Any question?